Alright, what's going on everybody, and welcome to the 2025 Wizard101 Spring Test Realm video. I'm very excited for this. This just came out not too long ago. I had nothing to do today, so luckily this came up. Usually, I don't cover Test Realm videos, or Test Realm in general, because obviously my internet was really bad. It would take me forever to and completely reinstall the entire game. But since we're in the year of perfect internet for me, I decided why not finally cover my first full test run. So I have the patch notes loaded up on my phone for just stuff that I need to read. So first up is rank 4 magic weaving. If you don't know what magic weaving is, it allows you to weave into other schools to do other stuff, like combine one spell with another spell into one spell and stuff, or for my sake, I got the Inferno Blade, because really, I don't really have any other reason to, magic weave into stuff, because I'm not into dual schooling, but the Inferno Blade is a must-have, because it's just nice. All I know is that Balance and Ice get new fusion formulas, Storm and Light give new utility spells, and Fire, Myth, and Death will receive a new pet and new jewels. So, take with that what you will. If you're into magic weaving, that's pretty cool. Then there's also the new gauntlet for 2025, the Liches and Legends gauntlet. Now, if you've been looking at like all the spoilers and stuff, you'll already know that this is pretty much themed off of Dungeons and Dragons, which is actually really cool. I did go ahead and look at it in... Oh, where is it? I did look at it already a little bit and go ahead. It is inside of the furniture section. Here we go. The Liches and Legends Gauntlet. I'm going to buy it for the test run. I'm going to take a look at it. I'm going to buy the rest of these reagents. And I'm not going to go into it, but I am going to, like... excuse me. I am going to look at its, like, design and just kind of look at any Easter eggs and stuff that are on it. Because this is just the already, like... really cool looking. I don't know the exact things of it, but there are a possibility of 27 combinations from 3 choices. This is huge, because it allows you to pick your character, choose a path, choose your legend, they say. So, that's pretty exciting. Before we go to the comments, I'll buy the reagents for it, though. There's something new with the Magic Mirror Shop, and that is brand new hairstyles. If I remember correctly, these were teased in the Black History Month blog post KI made. So we have a spiral fade, well, obvious spiral in the fade. We have a really nice headscarf, pullback, very large braids, double braids, and puffs and curls. I think this one looks my favorite. Obviously, it's not for me because I'm not like a girl, but it looks very pretty, very fashionable. Other than that, nothing else changed, but you can dye those hairs, so that's really nice. They updated the bazaar once again. I think earlier this month, they finally fixed the problem with the whole reagent stuff not popping into the bazaar. There's now a 30-second delay instead of, like, what, a 30-minute was? But now they changed up the entire UI. Look at this. It looks sleek. It looks modern. I think it looks really nice. I love the little, like, logo around the backpack. I love just the colors, how it looks. So yeah, the filters are still here, so you can see the affordable, no stat, usable, owned. Here you can still get all the gear, so you want like the masterpiece sets, or I think, where is it? I don't think it's really in here. But so you get my point. Everything's still in here, all the range still in here. Obviously it's test realm, so there's not really much. But again, I think the changes look really nice for the bazaar. Because the one they came up with for the bazaar update already was just kind of whatever. But I think this is a lot more better for looking at and stuff, so... And you still have the search tab down here. So it's not much, but it's a nice little change. Makes the bazaar look a bit more nicer on the eyes. Let's see. Oh! I almost forgot. they also changed up some more spell limits and stuff. Primarily the shadow spells. These are huge, because for fire, this makes blast off to me a lot better, since it's finally a decent hit. And the bomb is a little bonus to it. Because usually you would like put down the thing, it would detonate after 4 turns, it would only extend overtime for 1 more turn, which, for me, I didn't like. But this bottom path, for once, I actually really do enjoy, and I'll probably actually use. S'mores gets a massive damage upgrade. Oh, look at that. From the other cap of 1,350 to 1,390. But I also really like the bottom path with the damage over time and a heal over time. I think if the heal over time was a little bit stronger, I would actually pick this for once. But the big one to me is fire from above getting changed back to a single hit and traps. This was changed some time ago in the last couple years to just be in overtime, and it wasn't good. Not many people use it anymore. But now it is back to the way it was, which makes it very special to me. But also, the shadow spells have changed. So now, instead of just being the same spell but with costing 2 shadow pips, it will be like decreasing damage, plus the utility will be changed in some way. So instead of getting 325 blades, you get 255 blades. Instead of doing a buttload ton of damage, you only do a little bit of that. Then also there's the Mirage spells. I remember in the teasers they were supposed to change this to this, but I guess that's not there. I don't know if that's even supposed to be that way anymore. Whatever. But it's supposed to make sure the Divide doesn't do as heavy. So the Divide spells are actually not too bad now. And then again, Shadow Utility. Where is it? Shadow Utility. Now it's also back to Smokescreen, by the way, instead of being the one detonate. Then the Scions, I believe, as well, were also changed. So that you could go down here and grab this as well. Really nice across the board. I think this got changed as well. I don't know. I don't use Headcount that much, but apparently this has been changed. I'd have to like relook over some videos and stuff, but... Oh! Arc 3 boss rematches. That's what it is. So since they added spell limits to the Arc 3 worlds, obviously it would come with boss rematches and a challenge mode. I don't know what differentiates the challenge modes of Grandfather Spider and the Rat, but I do know that the Storm Titan already had a challenge mode. So, oh god, there's a lot of people here. It's going to cause a little bit of lagging issues. So here are the rematches, Grandfather Spider, the Rat, and the Storm Titan. So that's really cool. Then in the Radiant Shop, we have Aether Crystals, Graph Paper, the rule books, and all the new spell elements. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to the Gauntlet Crafter and kind of like look at it from there, since it's really just my best bet. Okay, but if we look at it, I thought we bought it. Did we not buy it? But okay, as you can see, it's all like D&D board on the bottom. You have like a pencil for like the Dungeon Master to write in, the famous 20-sided dice. Then you also have this massive like cover that the Dungeon Master has. At least I would assume. I don't play D&D. I know all my friends like do their own like D&D campaign, but I really don't. So I can't really confirm or deny that. But it does look really cool. I will pull up a photo from the patch notes themselves and go over that. Not go over that. Put that in like, the video to show you like a more clear example. Then there is team up improvements. I'm gonna make a random team up in Old Town to kind of show you what this looks like. So if I do this, you have the minimum level, maximum level. You know, we set up team up, and there's the chat, so we can just say hello, what are the cheats, etc. Really nice. I like that a lot because it's a problem with a lot of things where if you go into a fight and some people don't know what the cheats are, they're gonna have to stand like before the fight and like try to ask what are the cheats instead of waiting. Look, nonsense. So now instead of that, you can sit in the little chat, ask what the cheats are, get the cheats before the fight actually happens, adapt from there, and then get ready for the fight and stuff. Yada yada yada. I do really like that change. I don't know how the minimum maximum level works, but I assume if I go to like a later world and look at it from there, it will make the level a bit more higher on the minimum. But then also, I assume this could be a change to. I assume we could allow this to like change for like the gold key gauntlets, not the gold key fights, because a problem with those is that you could not make team ups for them, and it's been a real hassle for a lot of people who want to like farm them with like gold keys and stuff they have. So now hopefully that can be adjusted and changed to finally work for gold keys. And then there is the donating pets. This, I don't know how it works, but pretty much if you have any like leftover pets, you can send them to the pet pavilion and they'll just roam around apparently. Because see, we have a bunch of pets running around. We have a spider, some stars, a pixie, hamster, more hamsters. I don't know what a benefit is from this. I don't know. I don't know if I have pets on me that I can put in. So let's grab a random pet from here. Let's grab you know, let's do like a weird piggle. Let's go a piggle. There we go. And their name is Chancellor Missy. There we go. So there we go. Chancellor Missy. Chancellor Missy. So, okay, now we have all these pets going around. So if we put this in here. So there's Chancellor Missy. Okay. So it looks like we get a bit of gold for doing it. I really don't know. I don't know how it works, but... So yeah, now we have, like, Chancellor Missy walking around with all these other pets. So, yeah, so I guess this is, like, for use for, like, the pets you don't use. I don't know if there's, like, a limit to how many pets you can have in here. Or anything else. But it's a nice little feature. So you see now there's, like, just pets around. It's really nice. Since they also changed Spellman to later worlds, that does mean in the later worlds, you can now find the little level scalers right in the final fights. I'm not going to go over them, but I will make an updated Spellman guide to go over those as well. But that is really nice. Then there's also Magic Weaving Lessons UI. So now you can sort of just view the progress of all of your Magic Weaving lessons instead of just having to guess, I guess. There's also a bunch of Beast Moon updates, which I'm not massive into, but the gear is the huge part of it. I don't do Beast Moon. I really don't. I don't find it that fun. It's long. It's just something I'm not really into. But the new gear looks really cool. We have these, like, cat masks. We have these, like, hoods. We have these, like, really nice robes. These really nice boots. I think they look really nice. And then there are also Celestia improvements. Now, this is really exciting because apparently they have changed more teleporters, mob stats, mob decks, new gear, a new gear set bonus, and a new level 60 epic gear set with pin slots. So this might be really decent gear for level 60. Then again, it has to compete with not only the Winter Tusk crafted gear, but the Waterworks gear, and I doubt they will overrule them, but whatever. So, to get a good look at, like, stuff like that, I'm going to look at the very first boss fight you go into, and I'm going to compare the health points to test it live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record the test run, and then I'm going to take a screenshot of what the live realm HP is, and then kind of go from there. So now if we go up to here, we can see the health points of the first boss of Celestia, and then we'll compare against live and test. And again, okay, so the middle level's still 1. I don't know about that, but that doesn't really matter if we're looking to health points and not, like, more team-up stuff. God, I need a little bit of water because I keep, like, talking so much. So, let's see how much health he has in Test Realm. Okay, 2,880. I don't know how different that will be in live, but I will take a screenshot and show that in the video. But, yeah. So yeah, I've done a bunch of changes, which is really nice. Well, also I'm going to cover the miscellaneous stuff. When picking up an item, you can elect not to pick up supported items. There's an option to make wallpaper and tile items interchangeable. Several new housing sign options have been added. If a guild leader hasn't logged in for over a year, we'll make another player the guild leader. The player chosen as guild leader, is the player who has been the guild the longest and who has logged into the guild at some point in the last year. When collecting prima materia, which is for like the museums and stuff that guilds have, the other loot notifications will now be displayed correctly, which has been a problem for ever since the museum update has been out. The auction house filters now only apply to equipment, and the page buttons on World Gate. Wait, the page buttons on the World Gate to wrap around. I don't know what that means. Oh no, warp around. Okay. So okay. I don't know if there's any. We could also just randomly fight the final boss. If there's any, like, changes to the gear there. I'm not gonna go bother with that. I think we've covered most of what's in this test realm. Alright, and that was Test Realm for the spring update. If there's any, like, other changes or stuff that happens, I'm not gonna cover them because they're just gonna be small bug fixes. But if I ever get a team together to do the new gauntlet coming up, I will probably do that. I will probably wait till it comes to live realm to actually play it, but if I can get a team together to actually do it in test realm, then I'll do it. But for now, that is everything. So there's team up improvements, new spell elements, new spell changes, spell audits, boss rate matches, pet donating, new Bazaar UI, Magic Beam, Beast Moon. A casual spring update. So, if you enjoyed me going over my very first test realm video, maybe hit a like down below, maybe comment what's your favorite feature, and hey, maybe subscribe while you're down there. With that all being said, I will see you all in the next video.